so it's going to be 3rd down and around 7 yards to go for the first down.
It's on deck, Jason. You warmed up, baby? All right, Sean, you're up? Yeah. Okay. Hey, where's Ma? Ma, come on, field goal.
3rd down and 7. Pass is complete. It's going to be a first down inside the 10-yard line. Clarence Williams, the third, the tight end from Washington State, whose father, Clancy, was also an All-America, is the man who made the reception at the 9. It's going to be first down and goal to go as you take another look. John Davis of Florida State is the safety who made the tackle. Let's go down to Beasley.
All right, thanks a lot, Charlie. Coach, what do we have coming up here?
We're going to run a sweep to the weak side. We're going to run Travis Sims, a fullback from Hawaii, who rushed for about 1,200 yards this year.
Sure.
He ought to make a few yards on this play.
All right, let's see. Charlie?
Travis Sims, number 30. And he goes to the 6, so he picks up 3. It's going to be 2nd down and goal to go. Dan Williams of Toledo, 6'3 and a half, 282 pounds, outstanding pass rusher, is the man who made the tackle.
Travis! Stay right here, Whiteout. Going in now. Right
Charlie,
here,
I think it's obvious. They all call it some illegal plays. Beasley called that a weak sweep. Lincoln Kennedy's over there. He's almost 400 pounds. How can that be a weak sweep? I don't know.
When Lincoln Kennedy was introduced, everybody from the opposite team got up and bound at the basket last night. Off the left side is Kevin Williams of UCLA.
Nice job, baby. Hey, John, nice job. We didn't get a second.
6 yards and the first touchdown of the ballgame.
Ah, nice job.
And here is another look at Kevin Williams. A little head fake to the outside, comes back in and takes everybody with him across the goal line. Now Jason Helm with the extra point attempt.
Everybody ready? Ready?
And it is good. And the West with their open. And the East will move on offense for the 2nd time in the game. Let's go down to Dan.
Coach, way to lull him into a false sense of security. That's what do you got going this series? We need to get back in it.
Well, we're going to run a drop back pass here. I got to tell you, it's been a long time since we haven't controlled the line of scrimmage. I'm not used to that. They're getting pressure on our passer, and they're just beating us up front on both sides of the ball, and that just has to change. But I want to tell you, the game's early. You know that we really haven't even set into the tempo yet.
Shane Matthews now the quarterback. He comes to the left side. The pass is complete to David Walker of Syracuse out to the 30-yard line. So he picks up 11 yards and the first down. John Lynch making the tackle. Shane Matthews, 6'3", 194 pounds, the quarterback at Florida. He holds 47 school passing records. First team All-SEC.
Got you right.
And in his career at Florida, threw for 74 touchdowns. Rolls to his right. Nice touch on the ball. Knocked away. Good defensive play by Deion Figures of Colorado, the All-America. The man who won the Jim Thorpe Award is the outstanding defensive back in college ball. As we take another look, when we talked to Deion, we asked him if he had a nickname, and he said, well, not really. But you could call me 7, as in 7 figures. That's what I expect to make in the National Football League. Bring it back to the 30-yard line. It is 2nd down and 10. The West leading in the ball game by a score of 7-0. They're in the red, the East in the white. And this pass is complete. Brian Stablin of Ohio State has
tripped.
Shane Matthews just drills the ball. He was on his knees, caught it at the 41-yard line. It is a first down.
Wait. Nice job. That's the way to find the hole in there.
Zone 8. Zone 8.
Here is Ronald Moore. Moore out of Pittsburgh State. He won the Harlan Hill Award as the NCAA Division II Player of the Year. Let's go down to Dan.
Well, Charlie, Ronald Moore is our secret weapon. A lot of people don't know where he's from. That's Pittsburgh State, Kansas. Now, first guy ever to play in the Hula Bowl from that school, and the only Division II college player here. They don't know who he is. They will by the end of the game, because this guy is a player. Maybe the second best fullback in the nation.
Ronald Moore, the Pittsburgh State Gorilla. He rushed for 2,585 yards. And this pass is going to be incomplete. Lamar Thomas of Miami trying to con the official, did not get away with it. Tommy Smith of Washington, third-team All-America for the West, had the coverage as we take another look. And he takes it on the short out. So it will be 3rd down and 6. And the ball at the 45-yard line.
Yeah. Well, if we just get a little defense here now, we'll get the ball back.
The East with 3 wide receivers or trips on the near side. Shane Matthews, the quarterback, good protection now. He rolls out. Now he's being chased, and he is in big trouble. He'll be sacked at the 30-yard line. He's going to lose about 15 yards on the play. It'll be 4th down and long, and the kicking team will be coming in.
Make sure we got 11.
Let's go down to Beasley.
Hey, Charlie, just a super effort by this defense. They were all over the place. We told Dan Hampton they'd be all over the place. Coach Bob Wagner from University of Hawaii called some great defense throughout that series. Back to you.
And that defensive charge led by Lewis Bush of Washington State. LaChapelle and Milburn are the return men. And here is the kick by Hendrick. It's a good one. Taken back at the 10-yard line. Sean LaChapelle of UCLA reverses at the 10, and he's out to around the 15-yard line. 58 yards on the kick, a 5-yard return. We've got a timeout. The West has the lead, 7-0.
Who? With the bag.
This is light spring.
Hey, Charlie, I want you to listen to this from the coach himself, Terry Donahue. What we got coming up?
We're going to fake a sweep to the right and come out of here and throw a pass to the left, hopefully for a nice little gain. Here he is. Throw it.
Oh, my goodness. We had a little accident there, Charlie.
Yes, the accident named Ashley Shepard of Clemson All-ACC was not fooled by the fake, and an outstanding defensive play.
All right, Beasley, you never try a silly play like that when I've talked to the defensive line and said, get some pressure. It's not a very smart thing to do, Beasley.
The ball goes back to the 40-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 21.
The quarterback was.
Jamie Martin gives off to the running back. That's Travis Sims of Hawaii, who ranked 2nd in the record book of the Rainbows as the second all-time rusher, and Sean Williams of Rutgers makes the tackle. We'll mark it almost to the 5, so it'll be 3rd down and still just over 20 to go as we go down to Beasley.
All right, guys, I'm with John McAvey, University of Texas. Coach, what do we have coming up?
We're going to try to get as many yards as we can and probably have to punt it out of here. But these are the deep comebacks. We hit them deep early,
right.
And we're going to come back on the side.
Breaking to the sideline. Charlie?
Pressure in the end zone. Passes complete at the 24-yard line. It's going to be Victor Bailey of Missouri, the All-American, 4th in the nation in receiving, and he is going to be just shy of the 1st down. He's going to miss it by a yard. Adrian Hardy of Northwestern State had the coverage at the 24. 4th down and 1, and the kicking team comes in led by Jason Elam of Hawaii, who this past season had a punting average of 44.5. Also an outstanding field goal kicker, his longest in his collegiate career of 56 yards. It's a good one. Ron Carpenter at the 23-yard line. Excellent coverage downfield. 54 yards on the kick by Jason Elam. Carlton Gray makes the tackle. He's from UCLA. West leads at 7-0.
Nice.
Let's go down to Dan.
All right, Charlie. I think, Coach, we got him lulled to sleep. What are we coming with?
We're coming with a quick out here to the split end, a 3-step drop right there.
And it's complete. Meyer to Thomas as the East quarterbacks are alternating.
Okay, give me a
every
split
time
left,
that they
dive
have
left.
the football. So Rick Meyer of Notre Dame is back in for the second time in the ball game. Carlton McDonald of Air Force, who plans to move on to pilot training, had the defensive coverage for the West.
Nice job, Lamar.
Gain of 7 to the 30, second down and 3.
You gotta let me know when it goes there.
Terry Kirby of Virginia, all ACC, the ball carrier. He holds the school all-time rushing record of 3,348 yards, and he was stopped by Lewis Bush of Washington State. Spot the ball at the 32-yard line, so it's third down, still a yard to go for the first down.
Technique. Now watch. See what they're doing, Coach? See what I'm saying? That's illegal. Hey,
Chucky
Coach,
Dukes,
you do it
the ball carrier, and Tommy Smith of Washington was just waiting in the hole for him. And let's see where they spot the ball. As you can hear in the background of the sideline, that they're saying it's a bad spot. He, of course, gets the forward progression, and they're going to mark it at the 33-yard line. And that's going to be a first down. So the East converting on third down and 1. And it is a first down at the 33-yard line. 3 receivers wide to the near side. Rick Meyer, the quarterback, has all the time in the world, goes back to the short side of the field, and it is Chucky Dukes, the intended receiver. It is incomplete as Chad Brown, number 34 of Colorado, picks him up on the play. First opportunity to look at Chad Brown of Colorado. When we talked to him at the Fiesta Bowl, he has a hobby of raising snakes. And when I asked him about the hobby, he said, no, it's a business. I breed snakes and I sell them. And I said, well, in this soft market, how is the snake business? And he said it's bullish. Second down. Pass is complete to the near side to Lamar Thomas at the 40-yard line.
Okay. Give me a split left, draw left. Split right, draw left. Split right! Thought it worked for blocking back in the middle back. Huh?
Third down and 3. He's trailing in the ball game, 7-0.
Get it?
And Terry Kirby will come up short of the first down. And so the East facing a 4th and 1 situation. You would expect them to kick, but let's see if they do.
Punt it. Punt team, let's go.
Waited for a moment before making the decision. Lou Holtz of Notre Dame, the head coach of the East. Eddie Robinson of Grambling State, and John Cooper of Ohio State, his assistants. Terry Donahue of UCLA is the West head coach, with John Makovic of Texas and Bob Wagner of Hawaii, his assistant coach. Hendrick of Notre Dame to kick. And he is kicking into the wind. And it's a good one. And it's going to go into the end zone for the touchback. They'll bring it out to the 20-yard line. It goes in the record book as a kick of 58 yards. Beasley?
Charlie, John Makovic is giving the play right now, so I'm going to walk up. Coach, what did you give him?
Same one we used on third down. We're going to run the same one here.
So this is the long comebacks by the wide receivers?
But he's probably going to favor the split end.
Okay, good enough. Charlie?
The West leading in the ball game by a score of 7-0.
Really and truly, you guys got threes, you're slanting them in. I've watched it 4 straight times.
We're not supposed to be. Look out.
Coach, but I tell you what, that's what you're doing.
If they are, they're going down.
Okay, okay.
We'll get
4-3 technique.
Well, as you can see, the East coaching staff is completely together. Martin, far side, pass is complete. First down. La Chapelle. with the reception. Let's go down to Beasley.
Hey, Charlie, there was just a little conversation between the two coaching staffs. What is this guy doing over here? Anyway,
I'll tell you what I'm doing over here. It's an illegal defense. They're
What they're saying is they were complaining about some of the defenses that we were running, but in the spirit of this game, everybody just talked it out, and we'll work this thing out.
They're stunning. Come on. Stick to the rules. I got an official. I got some money. I can work this
rules,
out.
of course, are simplified. Not a lot of stunning is allowed, but what is allowed is the running of Lorenzo Neal of Fresno State. He led Fresno State to that great victory over USC of 24-7 in the Freedom Bowl, and for Fresno State, what a great season they